Right guys, we are back for the race. Hopefully this will be a very, we'll see. That is very true indeed, but it is what it is. You have to stick with it sometimes. But I hope you have a good race. Good racing yesterday from you in Division 3, of course, but hope for the best for you tomorrow. So hopefully we could get some more people in actually. Right guys, we should be starting any moment now for tonight's race. I hope you all enjoy, and we will hope for some entertainment here tonight in SSRL. So it is a 50% race after all. No problem, Ushan. So here we go here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We are ready for the formation lap here tonight. And we get underway for our formation lap. So Don Fly on pole for tonight's Bahrain Grand Prix. So he's going for the alternate one stop here tonight. Dutch Stewie with the possible two stop, or maybe one stop in case he goes on to hards quite earlier. So Don Fly on pole here tonight. Dutch Stewie second. Ultimate F1 Legend third. Mark Nalfi 11th. Fourth. Scoop 5th. Kieran May 36th. Omnas 7th. Sam Brown Whitey 8th. Rossi Craig 10 9th. M45S, just calling him M45, is starting in 10th. The two McLarens, both 11 and 12. They're both at the grid because they've been disqualified from the formation lap here tonight. That doesn't matter too much. So Mercedes 1-5, Red Bull 7 and 10, McLaren 11-12. So not many people in tonight for Division 4, especially from Division 1 to Division 3. We've had a lot of drivers come in this weekend. And we're getting back at the grid now, and we're going to start lap 1 in just about 1 minute time. In 1 minute's time. And the guys are now all lining up on the grid. On that, and Sam Brown Whitey have been disqualified from the formation lap. They are back at the grid. They'll get back at the grid earlier, so, but they have to wait. That's the only problem. So now, you're getting ready here tonight. As Don Fly lines up here. He's set in position. Now we are looking, what is this view? Here we go now to the proper 5 red lights, and away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. And now, what a start from Don Fly, but Dutch Stewie even better, and the Alfa Romeo and Mercedes are wheel to wheel. Dutch Stewie takes the lead, but Don Fly is coming back at him. The Williams has just rear-ended the Alfa Romeo, but he takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix after starting second. So now it gets closer between Dutch Stewie and the Don Fly here tonight. But now there's a few moves going on around the back between the Aston Martin and the Williams. The wheel to wheel here. Now that's the Aston Martin off to the perfect start here tonight. He's up into P6. McLaren not doing so well. Right, so we need to get all the lap data on. We're going to get tyres on as well. Here we go. Predicted stop strategy for Kira May 30 is either go for a one stop or a two stop. Them and the opposite ones, of course, here tonight. But Dutch Chewy will lead us through the first lap, take us in the lead of tonight's Grand Prix. Donfly with a good start, but he just didn't get off better than Dutch Chewy. Dutch Chewy with a perfect start there. Gone from P2 to P1 in just a matter of seconds. But I think he will be very, very happy with that start that he had put in. Next lap, DRS will be available. So, oh, that is someone not already in the pits. I wonder what happened there, but it must have been some sort of glitch. Now the top three are quite close to each other, 4/10 and 6/10 apart. Now, they will be squabbling whole race, hopefully. Williams, Mercedes against Alfa Romeo here tonight, it looks like, which it does look like, but the Williams, yeah, with a very good start as well to get ahead of Ultimate F1 legend. I don't know whether he started P4 or 3, but either way, he's done quite well. Now, the gap between these two is 7/10, and we're riding on the onboard of the Mercedes of Donfly. Lap 2, sector. There's yellow flags waving around at sector 2, and that's Kira May and Sam Brown YT fighting it out here for position. Yellow flags running around at sector 2. There's no space left. Oh my God, them two have just touched, but they're going to keep going. They're going to keep fighting in this one. Sam Brown YT sends it on the inside of the Williams here. Sam Brown, the only Aston Martin here tonight, always getting a little bit of a squeeze here. DRS enabled, and Sam Brown takes position. He takes P6 off Kira May 30. Good. It's very good. As there are more glitches flying around at the minute here tonight, but the gap between these two is 5/10. It is slowly but surely getting closer because DRS has been enabled. Yeah, and these two are still fighting. They're going to keep going. They keep banging wheels. They're going to keep pushing to the limits. They can't stop pushing to the limits because there's just always wheel to wheel. Sam Brown YT takes P6 off Kira May once again. But these two are just going to keep fighting and fighting. That is the McLaren out of the Grand Prix. Already, he's only lasted 3 laps. Oh, Kira May gets a little bit of oversteer. Now Omna XX takes P7 off the Williams. So that's very good for the Red Bull as he gains a free position. But now these two are going to keep fighting and fighting now. And we've got DRS down the main straight. P2 will look to chase P1 here tonight. Scoop and Ultimate F1 legend, they're fighting it, and Mercedes are now 2 and 4 in this Grand Prix. There is just glitches flying around at the minute. I don't understand what's going on, but Dutch Chewy is still in the lead. That's all that matters. So glitches keep flying around all over the place now. Scoop has lost 5 positions. He's now down into P9. This happened to him last night on the Sunday night, where he either spun or either, but he's looking for a better race tonight, which is the key, which is a big key. But now DRS is going to get available here once again for URL Donfly 07. But these two are still not separating from each other. These two will not stop fighting. Well, they haven't even fought once, but you know. Anyway, it is counted as fights if you are chasing someone. I'm just going to say that anyway. But now, these two coming down the straight here toward the main straight. Now around the final corner. Who is going to be the better of who? Down the main straight now. Final sector. The Alfa Romeo is going to go defensive and defensive and defensive as much as possible. We're going to get on the TV pod now of the Mercedes, who's looking to take position 1 of Dutch Chewy, who's done so well so far within 5 laps. But these two are going to fight, and the Alfa Romeo does not fight it. It doesn't fight it as much, but the Mercedes, these two are still fighting, and Dutch Chewy keep P1 with a masterpiece there. Alfa Romeo are doing so well at defending Mercedes right now. Mercedes are looking quite quick. These two are going to still try and battle here for tonight. And this is what we really want to see in Division 4. One of them, the 1-2, is in actually Division 3, so that's a bit of a change there, but they're going to keep fighting and fighting. Don Fly, who's actually fastest here tonight in qualifying, but race points really matter for Alfa Romeo. Oh, what's happened to the Williams? We've already had 2 out of the Grand Prix, and that is a virtual safety car. Now they're separated by 1.1 seconds. No, it's a full safety car. As that is Dutch Chewy coming into the pits, same as Donfly. So now they're both in the pits for a fresh compound. Ultimate F1 Legend will go on to lead the race, and that is Donfly onto a set of hards. What is this for Dutch Chewy? A set of mediums. Looks like a 2-stop for Dutch Chewy. Maybe a 2-stop for Donfly as well, as Dutch Chewy manages to get ahead of Donfly, and this fight will still carry on. I keep saying this guy is just leading all the time, but he's really not. The AlphaTauri is actually leading, and it just keeps glitching all the time. I'm not too sure why. So McLaren having an off night tonight, but JC into the podium, that's what he will care about. McLaren looking for some points. McLaren needs some points after a poor start here tonight. I mean, there is a short amount of people here tonight, but we're going to have to deal with it. That is the main thing. So, 10 are remaining. An Ultimate F1 Legend is leading the Grand Prix here tonight at Bahrain. So this is the final round, well, this is the final division to race at Bahrain this season. And then Friday we'll move on. We'll fly. Jeddah not actually far from Bahrain, so it's not that far. Obviously it's different countries, but it's not that far. So we'll be travelling over to Jeddah for this weekend on Friday. Friday's not a weekend, but you know, you can count it as a weekend if you want to, but today we have work or school on the Friday, so yeah. But we have the second round on at Friday, which is Division 2. That is JC into the pits. Oh, he's got a 5-second time penalty. They're speeding in the pit lane. He went too fast. And that is the wrong time to pit, actually. That's the worst time to pit. It's a really poor strategy there from McLaren. Really poor. I'm not too sure whether the team boss at McLaren will be too happy so far tonight. I mean, it's only 7 laps, but anything can happen. But with the start that McLaren have made, they won't be very happy. So Yeah, so we might as well mute the mic until the start. There's nothing to talk about, and this is why we need two commentators, but it is what it is. Oh, so we've gone underway. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. So I'm sorry about that. Right, so we want to see the fight between these two, and there's still wheel to wheel here. And now they're going to battle and battle and battle here tonight. And they're going to carry on and carry on. These two are just fighting it out like beasts tonight. And because it's a safety car, there's no DRS, so we're going to have to wait another 3 laps for DRS. So there's penalties all over the place right now. So we've got our first few penalties of tonight. Any comments? No, absolutely nothing. So, and now the Mercedes and the Aston Martin, and the Aston Martin is trying to defend the Mercedes. The Aston Martin goes for a very cheeky switchback, but it's failing. But the Aston Martin is going to fight back with the Mercedes, and the Aston Martin takes position. Oh my God, these two are finding out. They've just pushed each other off track. And Alfa Romeo of Dutch Chewy is trying to get it off position of Don Fly and probably Sam Brown YT, and it is very close at the back right now. There's yellow flags waving around at sector 1. And that is Dutch Chewy moving up to 3rd place. But Sam Brown YT moves back up into that podium place. He's fighting and fighting. He doesn't want to give up this podium place to the two who look like championship contenders. But we don't know who can come next race and absolutely destroy the pack, but who knows? Everyone will give it a go tonight. And now they're going to... Oh, they tried to think about 3 wide there. They tried to think about it, but nothing was to happen. Oh, there is a spin of Kira May. And now he's moving down so many divisions. And Don Fly's got a penalty. What a terrible time to get a penalty in this race. As he's fighting Sam Brown. Oh my God, he's going to go 3 wide into the final corner. Don Fly spins. What a terrible time to spin. And he leaves the session in rage. And you can tell you can't go 3 wide there, but that is very unlucky. Mercedes with a real off day here tonight. I guess it's just these two now, because the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo are really having a go at it. But the bang tyres What is Sam Brown YT doing? He keeps banging tyres with both the Alfa Romeo and the Aston Martin. You need to keep it clean. But Dutch Chewy takes P2 off Sam Brown YT. Oh, he thought, why think about move from that distance? That's going to cause you to lose so much time. And that is a terrible place to make it over. Oh, Dutch Chewy got loads of good oversteer there. Ross Crane and the Aston Martin are going to fight it out here. But it's not on this straight, unfortunately. So the As will not take the podium place. No more, hopefully no more DNFs here tonight. Well, we wanted to see a fight between Don Fly and Dutch Chewy, but Sam Brown, YT, had to interfere with that fight. And that's not what we really want to see. Put it on JC. Okay, I will just now. He looks like to be having a masterclass here. He's gone from P9 to P6, but now he's going to have the DRS. Now we're going to get on the TV pod of JC now. But on that, he's struggling for pace. And that is JC fighting for P6. And Sam Brown spins, as we saw there. But the McLaren keeps fighting as the McLaren goes wide on that. Is now into the gravel. But that is a free place for the McLaren as Sam Brown wants to fight for it. Sends it on the inside. JC's going for the switchback. That's a perfect switchback there for McLaren. Oh my God. That was close. That was really close. That's a stupid move. That is really stupid. And I caught that 4K as well. I really caught that 4K. That is some stupid dive bombs there from the Aston Martin. JC won't be too happy with that one, but the thing is, Sam Brown is not defending hard at all. He's just clattering into anybody possible. And that's Dutch Chewy, now in the lead of this race, Ultimate F1 legend. What on earth happened to him? But the Haas is now on the podium. With these Kira May and the Aston Martin are going to fight it out. And the Aston Martin keeps clattering with the Williams. He's near enough catching 4K every single time, but he sends it on the inside, and that is the Aston Martin back up to position. But you can't be sending stupid moves, and that is the safety car out. That second safety car for tonight. That is, there have been some stupid moves there from Sam Brown YT. Can't make those sort of moves. You really can't. Right, I'm guessing that the mic is going to go back on mute. Oh, yet again, missing the start once again. I'm ever so sorry. But at least you're watching it. That's all that matters. But I guess you lot do want to see my commentary. So, yeah. So, there's still time to play in this race, and Ultimate F1 legend is leading the Grand Prix in the AlphaTauri. So he's looking pretty decent right now. So he wants to win this race. So Dutch Chewy and the Haas are going to fight it out. Now this is where it really matters. And Dutch Chewy takes position off the Haas, sorry. So not many fights are happening, and we have a lot of DNFs. But Donfly and the McLaren are fighting it out here. DRS is back and open once again. Just mainly these two now, I'm guessing. Nothing too much to talk about, but a fight which doesn't matter because he's ghosted. So that's his race basically over. So that is JC up into P4. Is he going to last on those softs though? That is the main question. Who knows? Who knows? Now there is a fight again between these two, and I don't know what's happening because it's just the Red Bull's it's just ghosted. So there's some sort of glitch here tonight. They're gonna fight. The ghosted Red Bull against the McLaren, they're going to fight. So, this could be an interesting one between a person who's ghosted. I don't know whether he's racing or not. I'm not sure. I'm not checking comments. Can I show penalties? Okie dokie. Right, penalties. Penalties, we have 11 for JC, 9 for Rossi Craig and the Haas, and then you have 8 for Sam Brown, you have 6 for Kieran May, and you have 3 for Don Fly. How is an esports driver P6? Well, don't ask me. I don't know how, but either way, we've got the last few moments now of this Grand Prix, and that is Dutch Chewy catching up now to the race leader. It's only 7/10 and we've got 11 laps remaining of the Grand Prix here tonight in Slipstream Racing League. We're going to finish earlier tonight, but we would have finished by about 9 o'clock tonight. But it looks like we're going to finish at like quarter past, probably about half past between quarter past 8 tonight. So we're finishing half an hour to 15 minutes earlier, since there is no Q1, Q2 or Q3, so it's just the 18-minute qualifying. But the gap is getting smaller and smaller for Ultimate F1 legend and Dutch Chewy. He was racing in Division 3 last night, and it's getting so much closer for Dutch Chewy and the AlphaTauri. It's getting closer, closer and closer. Now we're going to have DRS, mate? Yeah, we'll get DRS down the straight now. We're going to get on board of the Alfa Romeo, and the DRS is enabled. He's enabling his ERS as well. We have a fight for the lead here tonight with 10 laps remaining. Turn 1, Dutch Chewy goes for the switchback. Nice switchback there. He takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix and he gets the rear wing open. But Ultimate F1 legend has slipstream off the Alfa Romeo, so these two are going to still battle. It's mediums against hards here tonight. I think the mediums will win. They're only 5 laps old and the hards are 5 laps old, but Ultimate F1 legend is really losing time. He's just lost 4/10 through a chicane, and now he's losing time to Dutch Chewy in position 1. But the DRS opens for the AlphaTauri. But Dutch Chewy is too far ahead with 10 laps remaining. So what is going to happen? Are we going to see a fight for first, because they're still within 1 second of each other? The DRS is going to be used for the AlphaTauri, the number 12. And now around the final corner. Here we go. 9 laps remain. We're on to our second decade of laps. We're on our 20th lap of the Grand Prix. The AlphaTauri is going to keep fighting. The Alfa Romeo goes on the inside. They're going to fight and fight. This is what we want to see here tonight for Division 4, and we're going to see it tonight. And Ultimate F1 legend back in front of this Bahrain Grand Prix. So we're seeing something here tonight for first between Dutch Chewy and Ultimate F1 legend. So it's looking pretty close between these two. We have a gap of 6/10, but Dutch Chewy is going to manage to get DRS at least on this straight. Now, the DRS is available. We've gone past the detection zone, and they're going to try and fight it out. It's going to be a straight fight once again. No corner fights. We're just having straight fights. We want to see fights in the corners as well. We want to see big battles. We want to see everything here tonight for the final race at Bahrain for this season, and then we'll see you lot in F1 22 next season for the Bahrain Grand Prix, depending on some people whether they will get the F1 22 game or not. But we're back at this fight. The AlphaTauri is going to block the inside. Oh, it nearly crashed up the wall there. And Dutch Chewy is back in front of this race. Lap 21 out of 29, Dutch Chewy leads. But, oh, the AlphaTauri is going to get DRS down the straight, and he's going to go on the inside. But they bang wheels, and Dutch Chewy has to go a little bit wide here, and Dutch Chewy is down into second place with Ultimate F1 legend back up into first. Here's a nice battle for you lot tonight. At least something. We're going to have at least something. We have 5 people watching here tonight for the final moments of the Grand Prix. Hopefully you stay tuned until the end, because it should be a really feisty one. But these two are going to keep going and going. Oh, Dutch thought about it on the inside there. JC with another 3-second time penalty. We're going to show penalties once again. JC has 17 seconds worth of penalties. He's fighting Kira May actually, so we'll go down to Kira May and JC, the wheel to wheel, but JC is just theoretically just not paying attention to track limits. Now we're going to see a fight between these two again, weaving on the straight from the AlphaTauri, and we're on lap 22 here. We're going to go back on the TV pod of Dutch Chewy. He's going to send it on the inside, Dutch Chewy. The AlphaTauri is going to fight back. Can Dutch Chewy take the lead? What some defence that is from Ultimate F1 legend. But Dutch Chewy is going to send it on the inside here on lap 22. But the AlphaTauri is staying on the Alfa Romeo. It's the battle of the two Alphas. And what the Alpha with the F stays in position. He gets up into P1. The Alpha with the PH is down into P2. So it's a really good battle and I'm really enjoying this. We've had mostly just a fight between Donfly and Dutch Chewy, but we have someone new up the standings fighting for position 1. It's going to have to be down the main straight once again for the AlphaTauri. He's saving up some good ERS, probably for the final lap. He gets so much oversteer. He's going to lose so much time to Dutch Chewy, and that's not good for the Scuderia AlphaTauri. He was now 6/10 behind, but he'll be definitely using the RS to catch up a little bit, probably such as Dutch Chewy. Now we're going to go with 6 laps remaining at the Bahrain Grand Prix here tonight. Also F1 legend against Dutch Chewy. We're going to have a nice battle here tonight. No penalties for each side. These two are going to give it their all to win the race. And I think Ushan will be happy. The CEO of AlphaTauri will be happy with Ultimate F1 Legends performance here tonight. Oh, really late on the brakes and loses 2/10 on the exit of that corner. Sorry, 3/10. But Dutch Chewy gaining and gaining, but now losing and losing. It's the battle of the two titans at the minute. Even though Donfly is an esports driver and he's down into P5 in Division 4 of Slipstream Racing League here tonight. But I guess it was over a spin of Sam Brown or Dutch Chewy. Sam Brown not at his best. He's been a bit all over the shop. But these two are going to carry on till the end of this Grand Prix. We're on lap 23 out of 29. And we're just moments away now from ending Bahrain. And then Jeddah it is on Friday for every single division. But now these two fighting. The AlphaTauri is not far enough back. Well, sorry, not far enough. Well, he's not close enough to take position off Dutch Chewy. Now here's a chance for the AlphaTauri. Dutch Chewy too far ahead again. Oh no, there was a bit of lag there actually, as the AlphaTauri gets more oversteer. But now, this is the only shot. We've got 5 laps remaining. It's 5 lappers now. But it's hard against mediums. They're both 10 laps old. Hards can get better and better each lap, but then you can actually wear out as well. But they do get better each lap. So now it's just basically 5 lappers, but we get DRS on the first lap, basically. But we're going to move down to 4 laps remaining. It's getting really tighter. And now Ultimate F1 Legend is getting closer and closer to Dutch Chewy, who wants to take this race win. Ultimate F1 Legend is going to give it his all with just 4 laps remaining now. We're going on to the 25th lap of this Grand Prix. Now DRS opens for Ultimate F1 legend Dutch Stewie has nothing to lose. Will Ultimate F1 legend send it? No. He thought about it though. He really thought about it. He probably thought in his mind, should I send it or not? But now, here's a chance for him to send it because he's got one chance here down the straight. Dutch Stewie is really fast. It was really fast down that straight, so he keeps P1 for now. Dutch Stewie really wanting to keep this race lead. And it gets ever so tighter between these two. We have 4 laps remaining. There's yellow flags running around at sector 2. We have 4 DNFs tonight. 8 will only finish. So a pretty short amount tonight as the AlphaTauri drifts, but he's going to still get DRS. But now the gap between these two is just 1 second, moving down to 8/10. So if it wasn't for that drift, it would have been even closer of a fight. But for that drift, it's closed the gap a little bit. But now it's just really down to TV. Now we're just going to look at TV pods. Oh, Ultimate F1 legend gets a 3-second time penalty. Is that the race over? Is that the free Dutch Stewie win tonight? But Ultimate F1 legend will still give it his all tonight. Now down the straight, the ERS, the DRS, and we're going to have a fight. That's all that matters. The penalty doesn't matter. Well, I don't care. Can he send it? No. He thought about it again. These two are both on steering wheel, as you can tell, by the steering, by the handling. But Dutch Stewie, can he keep that pace up? Yes, he can. But the AlphaTauri is going to send it around the outside. We have 3 laps remaining at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, there's only one chance for each other. The gap between these two is 7/10, moving up to 8/10. Now going straight back down. But it's going up and down all the time. These two can't be separated. They can't be separated by at least 1 second. They haven't for probably for about 8 laps, should we say, since the safety car restart. But now we are 3 laps away from ending Bahrain in Season 2. In Division 4, Round 1, there is only one chance for this now. For Dutch Stewie to win the Bahrain Grand Prix, and it looks to be because Ultimate F1 legend has a 3-second time penalty. And that gives Dutch Stewie a bigger chance now to win. But Ultimate F1 legend too far again. He's too far again. This is the problem now. He's always getting too far. But now, here is the only chance. Sorry, not the only chance, but there are plenty of other chances now. He's got 2 laps to sort this out. Who will win on track? Dutch Stewie will definitely win on the lead on this table, but we just want to see a fight here tonight. That's all that matters. We want to keep everybody entertained for tonight. Now we still have 5 people on the stream tonight. That's what we like. We need to see passion from every single team, whether it's Dutch, whether it's Ultimate F1 legend, whether it's either one of those two, whether it's someone down lower, below the podium. You can always cheer on for them. But that is Kira May 30 up into P4 there. Just missed that one. But now the gap is getting closer and closer. Are we going to see a fight again? We haven't saw a fight since probably lap 24. Now, it wasn't a long time ago, but they can still fight. Dutch Stewie has the better pace on the straight, but Ultimate F1 legend can think about it again. He's getting close, but not close enough. It's a bit too far. into position. But what an exit from their Ultimate F1 legend. All he's thinking about it, he's really thinking about it, getting the slipstream. And brakes early again. Hopefully no oversteer for him this time. He doesn't get oversteer. We can see a fight here. Now, this is what we need. This is what we want. Final 1 lap remaining of the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is moving really fast now. Dutch Chewy, an Ultimate F1 legend. They're going to fight it out. They're going to fight it out till the end of this race. But it will be Dutch Chewy with a win tonight unless he gets knocked out of the Grand Prix. But now, here is the only chance to get the on-track lead. The gap between these two is only 0.3 of a second, and we love this fight so already. But it will be a championship fight, hopefully, for these two, and maybe Don Fly as well. But now, the gap is getting so much closer, and even harder for Dutch Chewy to keep up with, because now we're going to have final lap action all the way to the checkered flag, and this is the only chance now to win. But who will win on track? Dutch Chewy has gave up, but he won't be giving up for long, because Ultimate F1 legend has a 3-second time penalty to his name. Oh, we went off track there a bit. Dutch Chewy, he would have got a warning. He will be surely on his final warning here tonight. But Ultimate F1 legend, if he goes wide now, Dutch Chewy, Ultimate F1 legend will end up winning the Grand Prix. That is the matter of fact. But hopefully it does not go wide. Is this going to get even closer and closer? Who is Dutch Chewy going to go wide? Gets a bit of oversteer. He's just lost 0.2 to Ultimate F1 legend. He's really under pressure right now. Dutch Chewy, as the gap is 0.8. So Ultimate F1 legend will win on track. For a fact, but will go wide. Sorry for that. Round the final corner. These two are not separated tonight, but we will see something from these two in the future. Also, F1 legend wins on track, but Dutch Chewy wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. And we will see you next. We will see you this Friday at 7 PM UK time for Division 2 at Saudi Arabia. Everyone will race at Saudi Arabia for this weekend. But it has been a very tough Grand Prix between Dutch Chewy and Ultimate F1 legend Ross Craig has managed to step up on the podium, and he is a podium sitter. It's just been mainly 1 and 2 tonight fighting. JC is going to fight Don Fly, and that is surely it now for the Grand Prix. So we have our podium. First place, Dutch Chewy. Second place, Ultimate F1 legend. Third, Rossi Craig, 10. Kira May finishes P4. And now round the final corner goes the Red Bull. Round the final corner, he will finish P5. JC finishes P6. And that's it for the Grand Prix. It has been quite boring since there was less people, but 1 and 2 have kept it entertaining. And that was it from all of us this week. Had 86% tyre wear. Wow, that is a really big step there. Well done, mate. Well done to 1, 2 and 3. Dutch Chewy, Ultimate F1 legend, and Rossi Craig 10. And that is it from all of us this weekend. We will see you this Friday at 7 o'clock UK time at Saudi Arabia for Division 2 in Season 2. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you lots on Friday. Goodbye.